When you talk about that inner circle, bro, they're not going anybody but, office workers, accountants, legal department, creative services. Vince doesn't care about any of those people.
Let's talk about the rumors of layoffs once WWE and UFC come together under the TKO banner. According to PW Insider, there's major concern within WWE. Vince Russo, what are your thoughts under this TKO banner and cuts coming potentially from the WWE end?
I mean, bro, I'm sure when they merge, there are people at Endeavor that are already doing the job that people are doing at the WWE. You don't need two people doing the same job. There are going to be layoffs. I mean, when it has nothing to do with the companies or wrestling, whenever companies merge, there are going to be layoffs.
Yeah. So it's interesting because from what I've read, it's supposed to be closing next week, I believe, as of this recording. And so, I mean, like when you're thinking of layoffs, like so people, from your experience, Vince, from the people who are there now, who's pretty much Teflon, who's pretty much like bulletproof when it comes to the current people there who probably won't get fired. So you say like a Pritchard, like a Triple H.
I would say, Vince is in a circle. What's the dude's
Kevin
name?
Dunn.
What's the dude's name who runs in Denver?
Ari Emanuel.
Yeah. He's not going to fire the people Vince don't want him to fire.
Gotcha.
So when you talk about that inner circle, bro, they're not going anybody but, office workers, accountants, legal department, creative services. Vince doesn't care about any of those people.
How do you think that would affect NXT?
The next what?
How do you think that would affect NXT?
I think it's the same thing. I mean, I think it's absolutely the same thing. Come on, bro. We watch these television shows, Chris, and we see there's a lot of fat. Mm-hmm. They have too much talent, bro. You need to decide who your players are going to be, and that's your show. Mm-hmm. We talk about this all the time. There are way too many names on that roster. And listen, here's the bottom line. I don't like to see anybody lose their jobs, but the bottom line is this, bro. If you're talented, you're going to find a job.
Sure.
You're going to wind up working somewhere else or doing something else.
Yeah.
So, it's just business, bro. That's all it is,
Yeah. EC3, here's my question for you before we close up. So, say for instance, there's some mid-card talent that you have the creative juices, the creative stroke in NWA, and say some of the layoffs were actual talent, wrestling talent. Give me 2 or 3 people who you would want to bring as free agents if they were let go. Like some people who are reasonably let go, like Roman Reigns isn't going to be let go, or Seth Rollins. Who were some people who are there that you were like, these people would be good in NWA talent, top talent?
Well, 'tis the future with Endeavor and layoffs, and that's unfortunate. It's like Vince said, nobody wants to see anybody lose a job. I mean, I don't want to see most people. There's a couple people I wouldn't care for. To answer this question, I feel like I don't want to jinx or curse anybody because I really don't like.
No, there's no curse. If someone's a mid-card talent in WWE and comes over to NWA as a top talent, that's a win for them.
Yeah, it is. And we can use the new era, the over era. I'm going to lead it, but I can use a co-captain. I mean,
there you go.
A lieutenant perhaps in general, but regardless, I mean, these are people I want to work with. Like I want to work with Killer Cross.
That's a good choice. Yeah. I think I think that Cross would much rather choose to be a top level heel on NWA, vying for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship, than losing one out of every 2 matches every week. Yeah. I mean, every throughout the week. So I think that's a plus for him.
I think like a repurposed Sam Shaw for Dexter.
Oh, that's another good one. Yeah, absolutely.
Friends with, too.
Yeah, God, when's the last time we've seen him on TV?
Exactly. Yeah.
Man, bro.
Exactly.
What a waste. What a waste of a talent.
Yeah, what I'm looking for in that too is somebody who those two guys are inwardly so creative and just wanting to break out, because there's like a lot of good people that could come over, but then they'd probably just be doing their same like shtick without any of the evolution in the character to go. But the character they'd keep, like let's say Ricochet, for example, like he'd come in and he'd be Ricochet.
Yeah.
And you'd see him, it'd be great. It'd be awesome. He's one of the best. But like somebody that can like creatively jump into the deep end and do something a little different.
Yeah.
Do something like so. Those are two.
Yeah. Those are two good. I think those are two fantastic choices.